Have you been experiencing shoulder pain and are looking for exercises you can do from home to help relieve the pain? Watch this video. Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Batha and welcome to another physical therapy segment of the Pain Minute. Due to our overwhelming response to our physical therapy series, we've once again collaborated with Stephanie to come up with and produce a therapy video to help stop or prevent shoulder pain. Remember, as always, you should consult with your physician or other healthcare professional before starting this or any other fitness program to determine if it's right for your needs. Without further ado, here's Stephanie.
Thank you, Dr. Batha. Today I'd like to go over 5 exercises that you can do for your shoulders to help reduce pain or prevent injury. For these exercises today, you're going to need 2 pieces of equipment. Number 1, a long band of some sort, and number 2, a long stick, dowel rod, or broom of some sort. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Our first exercise is called a deltoid stretch. It's a static stretch to stretch the deltoid muscles of the shoulder. For this one, you can do it in standing or sitting. You're gonna have the arms straight. Then bring one straight arm across your chest, across your body, close in. Then use the other arm to hook underneath and pull it in a little bit more. For this one, you wanna keep this arm straight that's being stretched. Trying to pull it in toward the chest into what we call horizontal abduction. So we are getting a really great stretch right now in the deltoid shoulder region, a little bit in the shoulder blade region as well. For this static stretch, you want to hold for 30 seconds. Okay, once 30 seconds is up, relax, shake it out. Make sure you do the other arm as well. Same setup, pull across, keep the shoulder down away from the ear, and hold still there. Should feel really good, just a really gentle stretch, okay? Now, once you're done with that one, we're gonna take it to the ground for another mobility exercise. Our second exercise is called an open book, and it's a great mobility exercise for the shoulder and upper back. You're gonna lie on your side with your legs bent and stacked, and your arms also bent and stacked. Then you're gonna open the book as you raise the top arm up toward the ceiling, allowing your gaze to follow that arm, and then open it up even more, trying to bring that arm toward the ground. If you can't reach the ground, just go as far as you can and hang out there as gravity just kind of gently pushes the arm down even more. Then close the book as you return the arm back to the start position. And repeat as you open the book, allowing the arm to gently float down. You're gonna feel a stretch through the front of the shoulder in those chest pectoralis muscles. Should feel really good. And then close the book. And one final thing to note, you want to keep your lower body still. So I'm not letting my hips open or rock back like this. Keep them still so the lower body isn't moving, and all the rotation comes from the upper body, thoracic spine, and shoulder region. For that one, I encourage you to aim for about 15 repetitions on that side, and then roll over to your other side, same exact thing. I'll just show 1 rep here, and do about 15 repetitions on this side, allowing your gaze to look over that arm, feel a nice, good stretch in the shoulder, and then close the book. Now I'd like you to grab the dowel rod, yardstick, broomstick, whatever you have, and lie on your back, on the ground, on a bench, or on a bed with the legs bent. Have the arms straight as that stick rests on your thighs. Then we're gonna go into what we call shoulder flexion using the dowel rod. So this is active assisted range of motion, meaning we're working on range of motion for the shoulders with some assistance. Okay, so you're gonna raise that stick up toward the ceiling nice and slow, palms facing away from you, and then slowly allow the stick to drop overhead as far as you're comfortable going, and then return it back up to the ceiling toward those thighs. Arms stay fairly straight. We're working on that overhead range of motion for the shoulders. So if you have one shoulder that's tighter than the other, this is a great exercise for you because that stick is going to allow the other arm to help out and get a little bit more stretch or range of motion in that tight arm. Now for this one, make sure that you don't arch the back here like this too much. Instead, keep those abs engaged, ribs down. so that we're not compensating and all the motion is truly coming from those shoulders. All right, so last one here, and for this exercise, you want to aim for about 15 repetitions. For the fourth exercise, we're going to do what's called no monies. It's called that because it's as if you're reaching into your pockets and pulling your hands out with no money, empty-handed. So this exercise strengthens the shoulder external rotators. You can sit or stand, tuck the elbows in at your side, hold the band with the palms up. Then you're just gonna rotate those hands outward, away from each other, and then return back forward. Rotate out, pulling the band apart, and return. Keep those elbows tucked in at your side the whole time. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. And we're strengthening the external rotators, a lot of those rotator cuff muscles that are so important for keeping your shoulder strong and stable. Very good. And I'll show from side view once. As you can see, shoulders are back, nice tall posture. We're not rounded there. And for that exercise, aim for about 15 repetitions. For our final and fifth exercise, we're gonna stay standing with the band. This time, stand on top of it in the center. Hold the ends of the band in your hands with the palms facing each other inward. We're gonna do shoulder abduction, which is called a lateral raise. We're gonna raise the arms out laterally. So keep the arms straight, pull the shoulders down, and then raise the arms out to the side to shoulder height, and then back down with control. Raise those arms up and out, and back down. Make sure you keep the arms fairly straight, elbows are locked, palms are down when you're at the top here. Avoid shrugging the shoulders like that. Keep them down, and then raise. Now, if you have a shorter band, you could certainly just do one arm at a time, okay? And in addition, if it's too easy, you could step your feet out wider so there's more tension on the band and vice versa, okay? So those lateral raises, aim for about 15 repetitions. And you guys, that's it. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time.